You know, I'm almost doing something that someone would probably call a giant set or a compound set, in the way of doing a tricep push down followed by a tricep reverse extension, and then a superset, because right behind that I'm going into standing barbell curls. At this point in this training session, I'm kind of pulling from a lot of different training strategies or philosophies, while just working on trying to feel my muscles contract and pump blood into them, and kind of just take notice of my machine. From there I went into, let's see, we did incline dumbbell extensions with a single preacher dumbbell curls with skull crushers. I did about 3 sets. From there, walked right into a movement for my bicep, a movement for my tricep, a movement for my bicep, a movement for my tricep. This becomes what's called a superset. So at the same time of training my muscles, I'm also working on conditioning, and because I'm not trying to move a tremendous amount of weight, I'm trying to be mindful of the numbers, the rep range, and in a sense creating more volume. So I did a lot more exercises than I probably would if I were going a little bit heavier and taking a little bit more rest time in between sets. Probably did about 5 different movements for triceps today, and a lot of that, I want to caution the people at home not to think that this is what I do every time I train arms, but today I thought this was very fitting in an effort to, again, prime my machine and get ready for the things that I would like to do while I'm addressing my training going forward. And I want to encourage the athletes out there that are looking for inspiration, that are looking for information, and the enthusiast at home. Okay, if Greene is doing this, well, why is he doing it? Please be aware that I'm not saying that you need to do these movements just like I'm doing it, the way that I'm saying that I do them. I'm trying to encourage you to be aware of the reasons why I'm doing it like this. Today is again my 3rd day back in the gym, as I begin to prime my machine, as I'm getting ready to get my preconditioning together. And at this time, this is what I need to do to work around my joints, bring my system online, and start getting ready for the things that I will be doing as we go forward. So train my bicep, the lower portion of my bicep with the incline dumbbell curls. Again, not breaking any records. In fact, probably if I stop to think about it, looking back on it, to see, this massive guy, or this guy known for being massive, to see him curling like 30 or 40 pound dumbbells, you might think, oh my God, I could do that. That's nothing. But in truth, what I want to encourage you to think about, if you should try this, is to imagine with each attempt to move the weight or the resistance, imagine being able to contract, or to use your mind to command the muscles to contract as intensely as if you were standing in the mirror posing. And essentially that's really what I'm trying to do underneath my sweatshirt, and you can't see it because I have a sweatshirt on, but each and every time that the athlete that you're witnessing at this level is training, at some point he has to learn and master his ability to contract the muscles against the resistance. But the amount of resistance is not the primary focus. The primary focus is the connection with the muscle and the ability to contract it. So I'm looking for intense muscle contraction, and it just so happens that I'm able to adjust the level of intensity, by adding weight or subtracting weight. But again, the focus isn't the weight. The focus is my contraction. So I put this out there for the people that will grasp it, the people that will, think that, that there's a little bit more information behind behind the scenes. But that's really what it is.